Welcome to Flick Tactics Week 18 update, which I'm calling the gameplay update, and 2 more weeks to go. A lot of things are changed and a lot of progress is made. Kyle Knudsen did Jonah full body art, as you can see on the right side, and it is really good looking and really detailed. I love it. And I have finally completed battle sequence transition, there's the power sequence transition, there's the unit ranking, all mech actions are done. It's it's a lot of changes. So let's just dive into the game. All right, the first thing that I'm gonna go into is the map editor, and here's the map editor. All normal, all simple, but you can see that there are 2 more buttons, and there's the ext. Ext means external files. So right now I can load external files, but what if I just want to load files, the normal files, the default files, right? For that I just have to click here, map 1, 2, 3, and then 16, and then it goes to external, right? So map 1, and I click load, and there it is, map 1 is loaded. Map 2, load, map 3, load, right? So I think it is much better than before. And if I hover over the overview, it is displaying the entire map. What if I want to develop the map and change things while in the overview? Because it is actually easier to do map design and stuff in the overview as compared to in this smaller screen method. We can simply click on overview, and now it's locked. And now I can edit in the overview. In order to work in the last 2 rows, which is pretty ugly, I will say that I can't do anything in the last 2 rows. I have to click it once again from locked to immersed. The save will always save externally. It won't save internally. Like if I do map 3 and I save, it won't change map 3. So let's make a small map. I don't want to save it. I just want to test it. So in order to do that, I can now click on the play. There, now it's in versus, and now I can change settings, and you can see the versus is also improved. And after doing some settings and stuff, I just play, and here I am playing the game, right? There is the load external map and the change map buttons, right? These 2 buttons. It was first reset settings, but reset settings is not really useful, so I just changed it to change map. And if I click change map, it just changes map just like in editor. So you can also see that there's the Jonah body, 5 Jonah bodies side by side, but actually there are Guru, Zareem, Taja, and Hulu bodies. But of course those bodies are not developed, so I just replace them with Jonah for the time being. And if I select the team, so right now the red team, red is always gonna be Guru. So I have Guru selected, Zareem selected, Taja, and Hulu Jonah mixture. It will select randomly any one of the two. And there is also the AP per turn. Now you can change the number of APs per turn that the player will get. If the deploy delay is on and you play the game and you go into the war building, now there is the display that it says deploys in 1 turn, 4 turn, right? It just now tells in the building panel how many turns it will take for the mech to be completely deployed. Now you can also see the character, right? Now, for instance, there's the Zareem character. The character only displays in the HQ building when you select the HQ building, along with the power bar, which says when the power is full, then it gets activated. So right now, if I just develop a unit, rifle mech, right? It also shows the animation that it's spawned, and there are a lot of tiny changes like these. So let's just attack the building. There's the battle transition effect, and there's the phases. End turn. When you end the turn, the player gets the income, and there's the coin animation, which is actually pretty fast and not easy to see, but it is there. Now the terrain has an attack and a defense points as well. For instance, if you're on a plane, there is a 10% defense effect, but if you're on the sand, there is -10 to attack and defense in terms of percentage. And then there is the forest, which will have more defense if you are in forest. If you are in mountain, it will have amazing amount of defense. And if I attack this guy, the 9 units are gone, and there's 1 unit because cannon mechs are strong. It will have a lot of effect, right? As you can see, because there is not too much defense. But if the same cannon mech attacks a rifle mech on the mountain, then that rifle mech will have more defense and won't get as much damage. So if I attack it, See, the damage is very reduced because it's now on the mountain, and on the mountains rifle mech are the strongest. They also have increased attack and increased defense. So this is on the forest, and if I attack, whoa, it has 2 health left, and it's on fire. And fire will have effect when the unit is on fire. Uh, it decreases 2 HP, and it goes to 0, of course. So let's just I just attacked the forest one, but what if I attack the one on the toxic tile? And toxic tile also has a damage. It also has a 2 damage. Same is with the rifle mech on fire, right? So if I attack this guy, see, all of them are destroyed. But with the above one, it didn't happen. And there's also this thing that uh, the artillery mech, when they attack, the surrounding units are pushed. And when the surrounding units are pushed, and there's another unit on top, then they cannot be pushed. They actually collided, and the HP decreases instead of them being. Of course, it cannot slide into this one. So instead of sliding onto that other unit, they both collided, and their HP decreases. When you boost a cannon mech, now the boosted unit is flashed, which just gives the idea that yeah, it is boosted. And when it is boosted, you can move a lot more. And now if I boost this war building, right? I boost this war building, and it's now flashing again. Now it is ranked full. So that's the advantage of boosting the war building. Now the teleport mech can teleport itself as well as other mech units. For instance, if I teleport and teleport it to here, it just teleports there. See? And if there are mountains in the middle, it will just cross. The teleport mech will cross without considering that because it teleports to that point. But for instance, right now, if I want to reset, I can just click reset on top, and the turn resets, and now I'm back so that I can show you that I can also teleport to that cannon mech, and the cannon mech will swap the place. Both will swap places. So if I click there, the cannon mech is on top where the teleport mech was, and now teleport mech is there. And if I click the boom or self-destruct the teleport mech, it will destroy itself, but it will also damage the surrounding units and push them apart, push as well. But since they are buildings, they won't be pushed. There. See, it actually affected. There is 888. If the war building has less HP, then the units that it will develop will also have less HP, right? So if I, for instance, develop a support mech, right? There is the support mech, and support mech can also repair buildings, right? If I repair it with a less HP mech, then it will repair less, right? But that's how it works. But I have to repair it, of course. So if I repair it, see, it has gone 1 plus. 1 is added. Now the power bar increases as you lose units and as you use more action points. That's how power bar works. When the power meter is full, you can see the smile on the character's face, and I click it and click on use power so that we can see the power screen transition. It also says a dialogue before that, and these dialogues are written by Justin Chen, right? So rifle max to me. Basically, it is supposed to bring rifle max, but right now power transition is in, but not the power itself. Power functionality is not there. And yeah, I click and yo, the power rifle boomer, and there is the zooming body, and yeah, it happened very fast. But that's how it works. This is the rifle mech, right? And what I want is I don't want the cannon mech to attack this building. So what I can do is I can move the rifle mech over here, and I can do smoke. So smoke, what will smoke do? Let's see. So smoke actually added smoke to the surrounding tiles, and now I cannot use smoke until the supply mech gives me supply uh, of the ammo, smoke ammo. And when I get the smoke ammo again, I can do another smoke. If there is smoke on the tile, and the unit is on that tile where there is smoke, the unit cannot attack. In other words, this cannon mech cannot attack the building. Other if he attacks the building, then the building will be destroyed. Let's just end the turn. And there, I cannot attack because it's in smoke, and I cannot attack it in any way or form. That's the weakness of the cannon mech. So what I can do is I can at least destroy this supply mech. Here's the artillery ammo, and it has only 1 ammo. and 6 HP, of course. So what I can do is I can take this supply mech, bring it to the artillery, and supply it. When I supply to it, its ammo will be replenished. Right now it has 3 ammo. There were a lot of changes that I actually missed, but that's fine because then you can check out the game yourself when it will get released after 2 weeks. Thank you for the contributions and for watching the updates.